All right, welcome to MyEcon new member training. I don't know how often we'll do these. It depends on how quickly we grow, of course, and then of course we'll have recorded versions for you to be able to share with your new members. If you don't know me, my name is Cyndie Shelton. I think I've pretty much met everyone on here, or you're direct to me, or I've talked with you on Facebook. I'm not sure about the two phone calls. One looks like from Tennessee and one is from here in Wisconsin. If you guys, the one with the 910-320, that might be you, Cassandra. Are you on here twice? And then the Wisconsin phone number, if you want to say who you are in the chat. Raymond, you're at your daughter's dance recital. That's great. Okay, so what I want to do tonight is just kind of take you around and show you things and answer any questions that you have. Now, we have some exciting things. There, Gilbert, I see you made it. We have some exciting things going on in MyEcon. How many of you actually listened to the live the other night, even if you weren't able to be on it live, but were able to listen to it to hear the updates? That our $20 promotion is over now. That was temporary. They may bring that back around Christmas time, which would be awesome. And the new feature, two new features, about one with the Cashback Mall, and then related to that about CV and how is that is going to change. Now, somebody's asking me today. I'm not sure they're on this call, but exactly what CV is. CV is commission volume. Every business that you're in, pretty much every business that has products and services, require you to carry a certain amount of commission volume per month. A lot of times we take care of that anyway. If we in a business that has auto ship, maybe for health products or Avon, or whatever your previous businesses were that required that. Most businesses require for you to carry a certain amount of commission volume to stay active at your rank and to continue to get commissions at the level that you are. Of course, we have different levels. We have the EVP, which is 2 people. We have the EVP Gold, which is 10 people. Now, that's not 10 direct to you. After your first 2 direct, it can be anywhere in your downline. We have EVP Platinum, which is currently where I'm at, and then EVP Infinity. And each one of those pay at a different level for our bonuses, our generational bonuses. And so for each level that you level up, you get paid for every person in your organization every month. And I think for EVP, it's $5. For gold, I think it goes up to $7.50. I'm probably off on some of these numbers. I need to double check this. For platinum, I think it's $12.50 per person, and Infinity, I think it's either $15 or $17.50 per person. So it gets really, that's where this starts getting fun. Now, how many of you know, and I realize a lot of you aren't on camera, so I'm not going to be able to see you respond, but how many of you are aware of our Dream Team bonus and can tell me what that is? Anybody hear of that? Anybody know what that is? That is a bonus after you're in 5 months. It's a way of rewarding people for longevity. But you are prepaid bonuses based on 5-month behavior of people. And that it sounds like a monthly bonus, and I hear they can get pretty hefty. So I'm excited. I'm not quite 2 months. I joined May 15th, so I'm about 5-6 weeks in. So I'm looking forward to hitting 5 months, well, and beyond, but 5 months because of that Dream Team bonuses. And they continue to add features and bonuses to make. I don't know if how many of you watched some of the testimonial videos out there. There's one that is like around 9 minutes long that are, all these people are millionaires. And MyEcon is Bill said in the group today, let me share my screen. I'm just going to go there. Bill said in our group today that let me find it here real quick, right here. He said, "Hey all, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day." He and I just got off the talk, just for chatting a little bit ago. He said, "Just a quick update. I'm making a video soon with some updates. Also, by tomorrow, the rotator funnel will be updated with enhancements." He is always looking to do things to make this better and to help all of our teams grow. And with enhancements and the non-promo information, since it's no longer $20 biz, and that was a temporary promotion. Here's what I want you to see. Said, there's a difference, P.S., there's a difference between, I thought this was funny, between multiple streams of income and multiple non-income streams. How many of you been there, had the multiple non-income streams? And we're trying to get you off that hamster wheel. He said, plant your flag and allow us to help you, because if you can't make money with MyEcon, you can't make money anywhere, and especially chasing the same people with their new deal every month. And I see it all the time. Somebody will sign up, and literally within a week, they're already promoting a new thing, and maybe they're still promoting MyEcon, and that's fine. We all do have, most of us have multiple streams of income, but it's confusing for our downline to see that, and it's confusing for people on Facebook or social media following you, like, what is he doing now? What is she doing now? And to keep track. So I try to, I do have an auto, it's called IFTT. What's it called? It's not an auto poster, kind of an auto poster actually, that cross posts across social media for me. And so I do have some automated posts that post about my weight loss deal or my other things, but for the most part, I'm trying to stay focused on MyEcon, because it is a real moneymaker. I've had so much fun listening to you guys talk about, I got my first paycheck. It may have only been, it should have been $10, but they take out like a $1.50 handling fee. So it may have been only $8.50. But you know what? For a lot of us who've never made one single dime online, it is exciting to get your first, direct deposit, and then your second direct deposit, et cetera. So if you can't make money, Bill says with MyEcon, you can't make money anywhere, especially chasing the same people with their new deal every month. And he does, Bill can be a little, and he'd tell you that. I worked with him years ago, and I stopped working with him. It's just, he was a little brusque around the edges, but he's come a long way. We all grow. We all grow. But he's just, he really does care about people. But, and he can be kind of sharp around the edges sometimes, but sincerely, he does care. He does. You guys have no idea how much he's doing behind the scenes to try to make, he's very involved with this group. He puts almost a new ad in every day and gives ideas that way, gives encouragement, and feel free to make motivational, encouraging posts yourself. It's hard to keep up. I'm probably really the only active admin. There are several admins. Joe Stewart a little bit, Robert Hester, he goes by Frank, but Robert Hester a little bit. But, feel free. I love it. We love seeing you guys welcome your new members, and or put motivational posts, or when you get a sale out of the rotator. Things like that are just exciting and keep that engagement going. So feel free. Don't be shy about posting in that group. Now, if you have, questions, go to your sponsor first. And if I'm not your sponsor, go to your sponsor first. If they're not available, of course, you can come to me. You can always go in our chat group. Most of you, hopefully, are already in the chat group, the Best 35 Biz with Cyndie. And here is a great place to ask questions and get them answered. Of course, you can message me, personally too. But don't ask your base questions in the group without talking to your sponsor first, or checking with me, because we don't want to clutter it up with stuff that has been addressed before. That's why I make videos. That's why Bill makes videos. That's why we have put together the document in the file section. If you're not sure where to find things in the group, let me show you a couple things. First of all, you're going to add your new members over here to the right. They must be your friend. If you add them to the chat group, you do that by, and this is, I like to work in Messenger, the big screen. Those of you that run with me know that, this is how I like to work. I'm in Messenger all day long. This is where I do the bulk of my business. You can see your messages over here and the main message you're in. Up in the right-hand corner is a little circle with an eye. If you have that like this, you're in a full screen. If you click on it, it opens up the side menu. On that side menu is where you can add your people. You're going to click on the plus sign, type their name in here, and then click done. And then, of course, you can welcome them. You do not have to be friends to add them here. In the Facebook group, you do have to be friends in order to add them here. And then over here is our files and our photos, videos, things like that. So in the file section, I created a document, and I'm going to show you. Most of you have received information from me. You're getting started, you know, or your next steps. This document is now on there. It wasn't, of course, in the earlier days. On this document, and this is here for your help. This is here for you to give to your downline. Here's the pinned post. Today, I don't know if you saw that, Bill got caught up with all of the free marketing things, but here is the thread for that. He's still going to offer this for people who are on a shoestring budget, but he's going to load these pages also into the system because that marketing system is really, really good. I'm going to show you some pages I created today, and we're going to use them for the co-op, and we're going to talk about that after a while. Here's a post that he made about, am I in the rotator? And the mindset about the rotator. It's a video for you to watch. MyEcon is a long-term business, and you know, read that post. Navigating your back office. A lot of you have not done that, and I can tell by the questions that I get all the time that you haven't navigated your back office, because those are things you would know yourself had you watched this video. The comp plan that Bill did, now he's going to upgrade that because now it's a little bit different. That 21 benefits of MyEcon. This is a great post. Let me show you this real quick. This is great information for you to draw your knowledge about MyEcon, but also to give to people. This is all the stuff that is included, all the benefits of joining MyEcon. So this is just a great post to be able to share. Again, we put it on the document so you would be able to find it. Let me get back to that document. There's also Bill's Craigslist training. I hear people asking for that all the time. He's done some Craigslist training and is converting well. That one converts really well for the credit. It also is going to convert really well for the Cashback Mall. I'm going to now start advertising the mall as on Facebook as Own Your Own Mall. For $12.95, you can own your own mall. And that's basically, you know, your own online mall that not only you earn, you know, cash back up to 30% on, but up to 80% commission volume, 10% on referrals on everything they shop for. Now, that doesn't sound like much until you've got, you know, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000 people, you know, that have used that mall. And those numbers may sound big to you, but as this thing morphs, as I've watched this grow just over the last month and a half I've been in, I'm amazed with just, it becomes a living organism all on its own. It starts snowballing. You do have to put in the work. And especially if you put it in work, I put in a lot of work in the beginning, but I told you, I've only been in, you know, like 5 or 6 weeks. I'm already reaping benefits of that snowballing. And, you know, it just helps your organism grow. Why you might want the MyEcon marketing video about that. Here's a link for all the videos and just a motivational post. Now, get off of this. Now, if you want to find certain videos, all you have to do is click on videos. And here you'll find all the videos that have been made mostly by Bill. That pixelated one is me, that I look really good there. But these are different videos if you want to know his, whether it's the Craigslist training or the mindset, different things like that, videos that he's made. And then photos, if you want to know, where can I find the ads? That was another thing that was on that, another thing on that document is that post that had the ads on it. All you have to do is find the pictures here. All of these different pictures most of these pictures are for ads. And so if you click on them, you're actually going to see the ad, and then like what the person, this one was done by Bill, the nuts and bolts, you know, that you can share with it. Sometimes he shares like 2 pictures, like this one was shared with, let me see. No, it wasn't that one. It was, I think, the MyEcon one, the black one that compares this one. But there are other pictures in here. This one, I just created a capture page today, but I'm going to put this on the bottom of that. I'll show you that here in a little bit. So all of these are available for you to take doctor up and, put your own links on them, put the information that is, like, I love this one. I'm using this one for an ad too. And this one is just, you can share this one as a standalone with your link. So there's no reason for you not to be able to advertise your business. Now, how often do you advertise? How often should you advertise? We're going to talk about some of this here in a little bit, but if you are new to MyEcon, I'm going to back you up and take you to the first two MyEcon emails you're going to get. And they send you emails for everything. So as soon as you get someone that's signed up, that like when I joined the Cashback Mall, or when I joined the ID Defender, or when I joined the Cash Flow Manager, you get emails for all of that. There's no reason to not be able to keep up with everything. But the first email they sent you welcoming you, it's important for you to take time and read it. None of us like to stop and read, especially when we see more than a paragraph or two, but it's important. It shows you where to log in. They give you a temporary password. You put that in, then you go ahead and create your own password. You want to, and if you ever need to call them, gives you the terms in there. If you ever need to call them, at the bottom of all of their emails is their contact information. They have very, 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 very good phone support. I'm going to go ahead and mute. Hold on a second. Let me see who needs to be muted. All right, I think we're all muted now. Let me get back there. All right. They give you the phone number. It's at the bottom of all the emails. Their phone service is very, very fast. I've been in a couple things where the support stunk. And sometimes you didn't hear anything for weeks, and that is so disheartening. So you can call them. They are open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And they do also have email support. That email support, though, probably usually takes 24 hours. So if you need an answer quick, you want to give them a call. So that's your first email from them. And your second one is a welcome to the MyEcon team. They tell you what your Econ email is. So if somebody contacts you through one of your forms, it will be that way. They tell you what your link is, and that's the link that you give people. And so it's important to read these emails they give you. Now, I want to talk about the emails that I send out. I used to do it in Facebook. I now do it in YouTube, email, because Facebook is blocking like every other link I paste. It's so discouraging. So I'm going to put, I'm going to show this here. I want to go through this with you because about 90% of you actually do not go through all the steps. Again, how do I know? Because you contact me and say, how do I know if I'm in the rotator? This is after I sent you this. It says, please read everything carefully. Welcome to MyEcon. And the very first step is to fill out the rotator. And this is the very first step you want to send people. If you want a copy of this, I probably sent it to you. If you don't have a copy of it, I just upgraded it a little bit a couple days ago. If you want a copy of it, I'd be glad to email it to you. If you don't like all the little doodads, the reason I do these emojis, is because all the print can just, blend together. But these different eye-catching things help you see important details in your email or in your Facebook post. So you want to make sure they get into the funnel. Bill is going through right now and removing inactive people. It's pretty sad when here's what happens. People join, and I just had someone cancel today that joined a couple days ago, and that's fine. I'd rather them quit sooner than later. And I'm looking for leaders that want to stick to this stuff. Doesn't mean it's always easy, but are willing to stick to this stuff. And then they fill out the form, and they have to fill out with their registered name. So mine would have been Cyndie Shelton. And then my email, my phone, my Econ username is Cyndie Shelton in this case. Yours might be something different than your name. Who your sponsor is, your Econ sponsor, and then your personal Facebook link. A lot of people are not even really sure where that is. And so when you are on your page, and I click on my name, and this is my page, this is my Facebook URL at the top. And that is what I would paste in there, or that's what you would have your prospects paste in there. oh, this is new, where you put your year, month, and date that you joined MyEcon, and then submit to be added to the rotator. Now, what happens is people join, and then they become inactive or they cancel, and they're still in the rotator. Do you know what that does for the rest of us? That clogs it up. And so Bill, not only, let me show you here. Bill, let me go to, I think I have Bing up. I'm going to type in MyEcon. Bill not only sends traffic out of his own pocket for our rotator, then he has to be the one to manually put people in, and then when they become inactive, he has to go back through and find them and manually take them out. He's a very, so think about this as the CEO of the company that has to do these more menial tasks, but honestly, I've offered to help him, but he says it's just easier to do it himself, to try to have, other people stay up on that. It's kind of a nightmare to keep up on, but yet he's willing to do it. So in respect of that, for you to join and then quit a week later, or even a month later, or 2 months, he asked everybody to give a 10-month commitment. A 10-month commitment is $3,500 or $350. We were talking about the Shark Tank the other day. How many of you watch the Shark Tank? I love that. I think that's a cool show. But you know what? They come onto that platform already have spent a lot of money out of pocket, way more than $350, way more. And then you know what the sharks tell them when they decide to invest in their business? How long to expect a turnaround where they can actually sit back and relax? 10 years. So for way more than $350 and way more than many years than what you would take to build MyEcon, that's what it takes if to build a business and to even get, like the sharks to help you do that. And so he's asking for a commitment of at least 10 months. That's $350. You can't beat having a business for that price, and of course, if you stay in, it's going to be long, more than that. But when you start making, Bill's making almost $5,000 a week already. That is possible. That's not just because of him. That's possible. He's hustled, and then he's got people under him that hustle. I hustle, and I've got some people under me that are hustling. You hustle, and you're going to have people. I always tell people, keep talking to the next person, because you never know what that next person is going to do. And a couple times, as I'm helping place people in my downline, I haven't taken a personal sale unless they found me on the internet for quite a while here. And, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I wish I'd taken that person, as a personal, because they really took off. If they're under you and they're starting to get people and thank them, help them, be an encouragement to them, put the tools in their hands. So anyway, you want to make sure, back to that, you want to make sure everybody gets in that rotator. The next thing I tell them is I'm adding you to our Facebook group, which is the Facebook group, that Bill started, my best 35 online business. And then I tell them there's some great ads there. And then here is the link for that document that has all the important posts and links on that to give to people. Now, this one, 90% of you don't do. Watch this video to navigate your back office. And I see, I can only just see a few of you, and I can see Samantha on here, and she's one of my earlier ones that came in. Dottie, some of the rest of you. I know a lot of you early birds did watch this, and that it was not only helpful in navigating your back office, but I think this is the one, isn't it, that shows you how to post ads on Facebook. So you want to watch this. This information isn't here just to look pretty on a page. It's here to help you. Number 2, set up your direct deposit so you can get paid. They withhold a week or so. So it's going, it's always a week, maybe a little bit more behind. Okay, watch the quick start videos, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. If you're still working in a job, you want to change your W-4 and get that set up to get more cash flow in your home. Or if you're a work from home person like myself, I set up my cash flow manager. Do you guys know your startup cost is deductible? Did you know your monthly cost is deductible? Did you know your Cashback mall that you just purchased is deductible? Did you know that your marketing system is deductible? I saved literally, you wouldn't believe me if I told you, tens of thousands of dollars last year because I work from home. The government allows us some pretty decent deductions. And MyEcon is going to show you how to do that. But you want to set up your cash flow manager that keeps track of all your business expenses and your business income. And so if you ever get audited, God willing you don't, I pray you don't, but at least you'll have everything in one place. It tracks your mileage. Excuse me. So when you worry about your monthly fee or your monthly expenses in your business, all businesses have monthly expenses. Can you imagine if you owned a restaurant or a construction company or I can't even think right now, a gas station or whatever? You all have monthly overhead expenses, rent, bills to pay. We have $35. And if you have the marketing system, you've got $50. And if you have the cashback ball, add $13 on that for the year. I mean, you can't beat this for price for as far as expenses, and then it's all deductible. Do you know? A lot of the giving, a lot of your charitable giving can be used as business deductions. And so I have a good tax gal. She happens to be. She might even be on this video. But I tell you what, she did a phenomenal job. She's been doing this for 30 years, and she knows how the laws work. And so don't let those expenses that crop up freak you out, because they're going to help you. They're not going to be, you're going to be able to deduct them. Number 3, watch the quick start videos, do that, W4, etc. Number 4, your referral link is in your email, which is actually your name, your username at the top, .myecon.net. What to understand about the comp plan and marketing system was the video I just made. Helps people understand what CV is. And somebody was asking CV, and I am going to explain that here in a little bit. I guess I kind of started, so let me finish that thought. Your CV is your commission volume that every company requires you to carry. Some companies, it may be $30 a month, $50 a month. It may be whatever your auto ship is a month. Does anybody know what MyEcon's commission volume is? How much? I'm looking to see the chat here. Anybody hold up the fingers if you know how much it is that we have to meet every month. $2. That's why a one-time purchase of the Cashback Mall is for $12.95, covers you for the whole year. So to meet your commission volume, you need to either purchase a product or service. Previously, those were like the Road Assure, which is $7.99 a month. It's still cheap. I got it for my husband and I. That would cover our CV for me, but it's $96 a year. $12.95 is way cheaper, though I'm so glad to have the Road Assure, because we really get a good deal on that. Another one is the marketing system. It's $13.95, or if you have the Elite like I do, it's $19.95. So you can design your own pages and things like that. So that's $170-ish a month, or excuse me, a year. But again, it fulfills all. Now that's under my husband. I put my husband under me. Many of you have done that. I know Dottie's done that. I know Samantha's done that. And some others have put a family member under them, because you get paid. You get two streams of income coming in your home. So I put most people under my husband, and then he gets paid and I get paid on that as well. And so you just can't beat that. And then that helps us both meet our monthly CV requirements, and also we earn a commission off that. So so when you buy your own products, your own nutritional supplements, your own coffees, the Sprayology sprays, the Road Assure, the different things like that, then you earn a commission, and they help you meet your CV, your commission volume. Now, making the Cashback Mall, it went from free to $12.95 a month. Though there was some groaning about that, you now are going to be able to meet your CV for $12.95 a year because of that. Otherwise, you would have had to do one of the other options, or Open Pray that somebody in your downline, keeps up their, the commission volume for you. I don't know if you've looked now. We're going to go to the back office here a little bit. I think we've looked at everything in the email. Here is a video I made about get to know your products, and I systematically went over all their products. I'm probably going to need to change it up now since the Cashback Mall is no longer free. So now let's log in. If you go to your link in your email, which is this, it's going to take you to the home page. And you can log in from the top. Your opportunity video is at the top. A person can join you at the top. Your business management center is at the top. And okay, I guess I am already logged in. And then I would just click. You can tell you're logged in if the BMC shows up on the. There's usually only four tabs at the top if you're not logged in. Now let me see if I can get myself logged out here. Let's see. I don't know where the log out button is. Let me see here. Okay, there's the log out. So if I had logged out, it would bring you to this page. And then my Google remembers that for me. So then I would just log in. It's still going to take me to, then it's going to take me to the BMC home, if that's how you have it set. Now, we're going to talk about this a little bit. In the email, I told people to watch their quick start orientation. I hope you all did that. If you don't have time, you don't have to do all of that at once. Now, I recommend doing these steps as soon as you can, like within the first 48 hours. And then I tell people to get back to me when they've completed steps 1 to 5. 99% of them don't, so I follow up with them, touch base with them, or at least I try to. And so you want to go through the quick start videos. Most of them are small, short, 3 minutes, 16 minutes, 11 minutes, 16, 3, 2, 3, 6, 12. So it's worth watching these to make yourself familiar. It's also worth watching that navigate your back office video. That will help you tons. That was sent in the email. And if you don't have that, you're new to MyEcon, message me or message your sponsor so we can get you that navigate your back office video. Okay, so logging in, I'm going to go back to home. We're just going to talk about each one of these here a little bit. Your income shifting, you watch your videos. Income shifting membership are where all of your products are. The products that you get as a member of MyEcon. You get the Smart Credit Repair Kit. You get the ID Defender. And it's nice to have these products, but if you don't actually click on them, sign up for them, they're not going to do you any good. And you want to be a product of the product, and they are free. And you want to get, your ID Defender set up. It doesn't take long. That was just a matter of, clicking on the thing, and they sent you an email, and I was signed up. They're not lengthy or difficult. The key logging thing, I did have to, you have to download a software to protect you. This is for every keystroke you make. And then you can put that on as many devices as you want, your phones, your iPads, your computers, to protect your passwords and things from being hacked. We've got discount travel. We've got the Cashback Mall, which is now $12.95. We've got the Legal Club. That's free. There are several services that are free. The rest are deeply discounted. The Cash Flow Manager is the thing I was telling you, where I keep track of my, you can keep track of your business expenses. You can name it anything you want. I just put all of my businesses under one, my CLS Enterprises, and then you can just create and put in your business income, your expenses in there, and keep track of everything. Just takes a couple minutes. I'm not an overly organized person. I know some people go to the extremes. I think they're extremes where they have an app for this, an app for that, an organized thing for this, and that's great. I just don't have time to do that. I probably should. Probably help me manage my time a little better. Probably. So I'm not hating on you. If you can do that and still do your business, I think that's great. But this is kind of like a one-stop. My friend Frank, or he's known as Robert Hester on Facebook in our group, he had like 3 or 4 different apps for his business, and he was audited. He got all that stuff after he was audited. I remember we were working together when he went through that audit. It was months of a pain in the neck, very expensive. And so now everything is in one place. So you want to do that. Your discount travel, you purchase from your own link if you need a flight or a hotel or to rent a car, all of that. And you get commissions back on yourself. You get commissions back. You not only get discounts, you get commissions back on yourself. That is awesome. Let me get back here now. So now I'm going to go back to the BMC home. Those are our products that are available to us for free. Move that back up there. The training center. This is your MyEcon training videos. Looky right here. Everybody says, well, how do I get trained? Well, you know, take some time and discover your back office, but here's some training videos. I also want to show you June Colliers, who is one of the bigwigs in MyEcon, has a YouTube channel, just YouTube MyEcon June Collier. And looky here, he's got, looky here, is that a proper phrase? He's got lead generation, how to create an email signature, now I'm going to set this up. I just watched this first video. Do you know we all have a sizzle call? I'm going to start creating those little picture ads, like the one in the group that I told you I liked. This one. And say something. I used to have an ad like this that had a business before that had a sizzle call. And you put something on there like if something along how you can make money just by sharing this number. And then they go to the number, they listen to the sizzle call, they join and then they just share that thing too. People don't mind listening to a little 2 or 3 minute sizzle call. They'd rather do that than have you use one of those ringless voicemails. Is that what it's called? A lot of people they are blocking all those robocalls. They hate them. I don't like them myself. But if you put a post on Facebook and tell a person to go listen to a call, I'll listen to it every time. And then if I know I can make some money by sharing that same call, I'll do it every time. People do, and the other thing that is, it doesn't feel like they're having their privacy invaded so much. That's letting them choose to go make the call rather than you forcing on them. Does that make sense? And so I'm going to create an ad for that as soon as I get my sizzle call set up. I knew it was there. I just haven't had time to do that. So this shows you how to set it up. It's an MP3. You might even be able to send it to a phone number. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it looks like here. Like you should have a sizzle call phone number. So, you know, I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to start using that. Why not use every avenue that we have? I hope you're excited. I'm excited that we have as far as marketing our business. Here's the MyEcon Live archives. Here is the podcast that Ivy does. Ivy is the CEO and founder. I haven't listened to that yet. This I haven't looked at. It's a comprehensive training program that equips individuals to increase production and profits. I think that is a paid feature. I don't know that for sure, but I think it is. Let me go on here. Messages. I'm going to talk about messages. I tell people every day, check your messages in your back office, because not only will you see your personal recruits, and I woke up to one this morning, that every email that MyEcon sends you is back here. Or if somebody finds one of your links out on the internet and they're trying to reach you for more information, I have one gal who did miss a recruit because they tried to contact her through her MyEcon email, and she didn't know about this, and so she missed that sale. So it's important to check your messages, to stay up on things. And again, you'll get those emails from MyEcon, but you won't get it to your regular email when someone's trying to contact you. Okay, our document center. This is where all the PDFs are. Announcements, there's presentations, and they show them all here. Compensation documents. When you click on this opens up in Internet Explorer, and it shows you, and you can save these to your desktop, because sometimes people want to see a chart, or they want to see, you know, how the commissions work in writing and not just listen to a video. We have all that. So I say this to and we make, I was looking at this, we make approximately 20, 25%, 30% on some of these as far as commissions, which is really good. And so you've got these documents that you can share with them. The training manual. You can purchase this if you want a written. Somebody purchased it, I think, because they wanted the physical manual that they can hold in their hands, but we have an online one version of it. So it's right here. The training support materials, all of this information. Now, it can be overwhelming too, so don't overwhelm yourself, but one bite a day. Eat your elephant one bite at a time. Once a day, go through something new. What is it going to take? 2 to 3, 5, maybe 10 minutes tops to learn a little bit more. Here's some presentation support documents, administrative materials, webinar conference and call information there. So it's all there. How many of you are learning something new? Or you already knew about all of this? I hope you knew about, all of this. That would be really cool. We're going to talk about the store and the reports in a little bit. I haven't looked at the news. So, okay, this looks like we just got an email from them. So this is like when their office is going to be closed, things like that. Meetings and events, these are like when they do them in New York, they do them in Atlanta. You want to check if there's one close to you. If there's going to be one close to me, like in Chicago or Milwaukee or something like that, I would definitely go. So no meetings are in 50 miles of I might ought to change that or something to 100 miles. And go to one of those events. I think that would be really cool. Bill went to one of those in New York, and that's where they just kind of handed him the microphone because did you know he's the fastest person in MyEcon history to rise to the rank of infinity? That is cool. This is where you put all your favorites are stored. Cash flow conferences. There are no cash flow conferences at this time. Again, those are like the events. Did that open up in a new tab? Those are different events, but these cash flow conferences, they're more along the lines of teaching you how to become a millionaire, teaching you where to invest, teaching you what real estate would be good. They actually teach you how to invest in a stock or a bond. If you've always kind of wanted to do that, but you've never done that, they teach you how to shift your income, how to become a millionaire, and different things you can do. The MyEcon Live archives, this is where every Thursday night we have a live MyEcon training. These are mostly, again, about asset building, how to become a millionaire, how to, and this is by the CEO and founder, how to, build your wealth now. So it's not just a matter of income shifting, it's taking that income and building your wealth. That is what MyEcon is all about, is building our wealth. I plan on becoming a millionaire or more, and it's very doable. I really feel like this is the one thing that it's really doable with, because it's like having someone, take my hand and walk me through it step by step. We now have a mobile app. I know some of you have this. I haven't downloaded it yet. I hate working off my phone, but it is handy to be able to check stuff. So you can download that mobile app. It is available for both iPhone and Android. We got some exciting stuff here. The compensation documents are here by themselves if you want. Now, I want to go to the store. The store is where the products are as standalones. They also have sale aids, apparel, business cards, things like that you can buy. But the MyEcon products are the products that you have available that you can sell as standalones, or if you want to buy like the nutrient or the supplements, you would click on here yourself and go to the shop and say you want the daily ultimate vitamin. It's a liquid vitamin. I hear it's really good. And it tells you, information about the product. But this is the page with your link at the top that you would give someone. Or if you want to, put the picture out or the video out on Facebook, and then with your link or a picture of, the bottle and the, the benefits of the products here. You could put this image out there on Facebook with your link. So that's how you would get that. You could do the same. I know some of you have seen the ID Defender. The ID Defender little icon around on Facebook. Or the Road Ashore. All of these, the coffees that we sell, everything is here. So if you click on them, we do sell the Cash Flow Manager. Now, I'm not into selling that too much, but there are business people that love this kind of stuff. and really do well with it. I like selling the credit. Find what your niche is. You know, the credit everybody seems to be, you know, in debt and up to their eyeballs in debt, or have credit debt they want to take, or, you know, need credit repair. So this is really a hot one. But I really think the Cashback Mall, the idea of owning your own mall, owning your own online mall, is going to be huge. And I'm definitely going to use it as a lead-in. So all of these things you can click on as standalones and sell them. And again, your link then is at the top, and that's the link you would give people, you know, if they're interested in that product. So that's kind of a quick overview of that. Now I want to show you the reports. These were and still are confusing to me. I have no idea what a base shop is. They talk about it in the comp video, but I don't know what that means. There are other things I don't know what it means, and so I've clicked on all of these reports to try to learn different things, and I'm still not, you know, I'm still not prolific on what they all mean, what they all do. It's not necessary. I do kind of look around in them to kind of see what, you know, is in the different things. And now that my organization is growing, some of the empty blanks are filling out. But here's my favorite. I go here a lot. This helps me keep track of people. And so this has got my directs. If they're in red, they're either inactive or they've canceled. So you can see your directs here. And then if you click on your direct, so it doesn't look clickable to me. So when Bill told me that, I'm like, that's not clickable, but it is. It shows you their personals, and then it shows you their personals. Shirley, did you know you had so many in your downline? Girl, you've got... Here, Jamie has, oh, my internet connection, has a few in her downline, and Erin is on fire. This girl has been going to town. So has her new recruit, Lori. And so we're really excited to see, you know, this, as you can see, this has nothing to do with me. What I'm trying to tell you here is you do your part. This will take off for you. You will be able to, you know, see your organization grow and watch it grow. And it gets really exciting to see that happen. So you can learn about your downline by clicking on that. You can also, one more. If you just want to see your personal sponsors, you can click on here. You can also get their contact information by clicking on the little, you know, on the little number, and that will show you their information. All right, so now let me go back here. That's kind of your reports. Now, if you don't know, oh, I want to show you one more important thing before I show you the commission reports. One of the first things you want to do when you get in is click on My Account and set up your direct deposit. And you do that by clicking on My Account, and that's where you're going to see your profile, your business, you know, you're going to see important information here. But under My Commission over here is where you click on direct deposit. And it's going to have you upload a photo of your ID. It's going to have you upload a picture of your check, your bank information, and all of that in there. So that is very important. Please do that as soon as you can. You cannot get paid until that's done. Now, one of the questions I get is, what if I don't have checks? Because you have to upload a copy of the check. You can call or email your bank, and they can send you a direct deposit form. And you can fill that out, scan that back up, and that works fine as well. And then your commission reports, you can find it here. Or you can also find that under reports, which is where I usually go to look for it. Now, I want to show you about your commission reports. I still don't, again, understand a lot of what the base shop things are. Now, I remember I told you about the Dream Team commissions, that when you're in for 5 months and your people, you know, you get people that are, that's when this will start filling up. I don't have anything yet, obviously, because I haven't been in for 5 months. But I'm excited about that. That's just a way to reward you for longevity, because people are in a week and then they're out, or 30 days and then they're out. And they reward commitment and longevity. Now, for your commission checks, I didn't realize this, but you can click on each one, and that will open it up and show you the details of your check. Now, let me see here. I don't think any of these are my directs. Yeah, Henry was. Okay, some are, some aren't. Not. Jen is. I don't know who that is. Celeste is. Stephen, I don't think you are. Anyway, my point is you get paid whether they're your direct or not. And you get paid, I don't know why some of these I get a 20%, so like a $10 bonus on top of their $25. As you can see, now that I'm a platinum, I'm getting paid $12.50 for each and every person every month in my business. This isn't one time. Remember, guys, this is all residual commissions. And then there were a couple products. So I would have met my CPV, my commission volume, because of products purchased by other people this month. But if they didn't purchase it next month or whatever, that's why I have the cashback model to make sure I'm always covered. And of course, they always take out a $1.50 fee, whether your check is $10 or $500 or whatever. So that is always done. It shows you your year-to-date earnings. This is residual, guys. And I just want to thank you because this is your hard work along with mine. This isn't just me. And you're going to have that opportunity to turn around and thank your downline too. We're just at the beginning of this thing. Let's help build each other out. It's exciting to be part of something like this. I hope you're as excited as I am. And then the last thing I want to show you on this part is let me get back to the tools here. Under the tools, now I'm always telling people, lean on your tools. Let the tool, tell them about the tool. Sell the tool that sells the tool is how Ray Higdon says it. So you want to, here's you've got calculators back here. I guess I'll show you this here a little bit before I talk about the financial calculators, one-time lump sum investment calculators, periodic monthly investment, all this fun stuff that a lot of people like that I'm not big into, but a lot of people are. But this is how this would be how you would calculate what your return on investments. And so it is important to be able to have those tools and features at your disposal. Now we have a cash flow strategist. This would be, I can't remember. I looked at it once, but I'm not sure what it is. Okay, your top financial. Hey, this helps you set your goals. Gives you, a place to calculate what you want to eliminate as far as debt, what you want to, excluding your mortgage, making a major purchase, other things like that to help you track and keep records of strategizing your income potential, your future income potential. The cash flow manager, I already talked to you about calculator. Cash flow success, I think, this might be a series of videos. No, okay. This calculator help you document your progress. Okay, so it's another calculator. Oh, I know where that was. I'll get back to that here in just a second. Let me do that first before I talk about the online marketing system. Under income shifting membership and under credit repair kit. Now, I'm not using that. Our credit is really good. I may go through it just to maybe tweak it up a few numbers and just so I can tell people I did. But down beneath is the credit monitoring and then income shifting. This is the nuts and bolts of where you can learn about what MyEcon can do for you. And they explain everything. How to use the debt elimination tool, investment calculator. Next lesson. This is where once you get acclimated to promoting and start building a downline, then and that's going to start growing on autopilot for you, as mine is now. I'm not stopping to work on it, but I put a lot of work in that initially. So now I'm going to be able to start concentrating on building my wealth, and all these different, wow, got a lot of modules, all these different ways to grow our income. It shows you about the credit scores, things like that. So you want to be able to utilize these tools. That's what they're there for. Let's see, I don't want the smart money kit, so I'm going to get out of that. Okay, now, finally, I want to go back to, thank you for hanging in there. Feel free, anytime, if you have a question, to stop me and say, hey, what about this? Or I wanted to ask you about that. I don't have to be the only one talking. I will open up for questions here in a minute, though. Okay, so the online marketing system. I went back and forth on getting this. I got it for my husband because I'm building under him. And it is really good. I've been studying a lot today. I've built several pages. So I'm going to show you those here in just a minute. Let's see, I have to log out of mine to get into his. Let me see, I think I'm in it here. Okay. I highly recommend. Each one of these videos are very, very short, 2-3 minutes at the tops. I recommend watching them all to acclimate yourself to the system. There's a separate video for the drag and drop editor. I bought the elite version so I could create my own pages, because we're about to do an advertising co-op. And if you don't have a decent page for them to go to, you might as well throw your money to the wind. And so Bill did create the free marketing system, weekly pay secret, I think it's called. Some of those pages I think may convert just fine. If you're on a shoestring budget and cannot afford a marketing system, that is fine. If you want a marketing system, it's pretty decent. Let me go back and log in here. I want to show you, so I'm creating some pages here. Oh, did it get rid of the one? Okay, this one I'm still working on. This is that graphic in the group I told you I like. Now I'm going to take that income where I saw that, this one, and I think I'm going to crop that maybe and put it underneath that picture. It was worth doing the training on this. I tried to do it without the training because I think I know, and I didn't. I spent 2 hours making, or more, making this one. Let me show you real quick. Now this is cool. Now here's the other cool thing about this marketing system is it has share codes. So any of you that have the marketing system, we can share our pages back and forth and link it to you. So this one I just created. This is kind of the one they demoed, and so I copied that. Took me hours to figure it out because I didn't do it the right way, dummy that I am. And then after I created this one took 2 minutes. That's how easy it actually is, but I made it harder for myself. So I uploaded my own video. I just did this. This is like a, I don't know, 8-minute video or so that gives a complete MyEcon overview. This video, by the way, is up for sharing. It doesn't have any of my links in it. Nothing. It's not related to me at all. I tell people to get back to the person that shared with you so you could use this. If I clicked on it. Okay, hold on a second. It's not going to let me fast forward it. So let me go to, give me just a sec. Let me go to my channel. In this, it goes over, it's just like a very quick overview. Oh, it's 9 minutes of everything in, or an overview of MyEcon, what it is, how it helps, that's for USA only, how we income shift, the products that are available, how, the income potential. This I'm going to show you next. This is one of the cool things with I showed them the marketing system, just everything. Show them the funnel system. So this is a great video. Again, it's not about me. It doesn't come back to me. It's just generic. for you to be able to share with prospects. So that's the video I put in that capture page. And then when they click on submit, it'll take them to the MyEcon opportunity video. That opportunity video is at the top of your page. If you click on home, what this opportunity video, it takes all these videos, these short videos that are on each section here, has a short little video. I don't know if you noticed that. And it combines them into one video. And it's still only about 7 minutes. So that's what we call the opportunity video that you would send people to for them to see, you know, the professional overview of why choose MyEcon. Now, something I want to show you real quick before I get back to the tool, because I want to show you that. Do you know that every single link you have, your Join Now link, your opportunity video link, all the product links, the ID defenders, you can do something, and some of you that have been in other businesses with me are aware of this, you can do something called pinging. You can ping that link. Let me show you here. I'm going to go to just one. I want this to be really short. But I'm going to go to this pinging site. Pinging, what that does is it takes your link and it sends it out to hundreds of blogs. There's several different pinging sites. All you have to do is grab your link. It can be a video. So I'm going to do my opportunity video. This one, most of you can only put one link in at a time. This one you can put several in. I can do my Join Now link. I'm going to copy that and paste it in. I can do my capture page links that I just did. Let's see, because these are actually pages now. So I can put that in there. And the other one I made, I can put in there. And they already had the autoresponder set up. So I put it, I chose one of the autoresponders that they had with that and connected it to that. Put my links there. I'm also going to put the video I just created in there. I'm going to put a few keywords, MyEcon with a space, MyEcon scam, MyEcon scam with a space. The reason I'm putting these is I've done research. I know that these are some of the top words. MyEcon comp plan, MyEcon comp plan 2018. You can put as many or as few in as you want. Start pinging. And it says the page isn't working. Wouldn't you know it? Let me try to reload it. I must have bogged it down. Okay, well, let me go to a different one here just so I can show you how it works. It must be something at their site for now. I'm not going to worry about that, but I'm just going to do one. And I'm going to put in MyEcon comp plan. I think I'm going to do opportunity video, opportunity. I'm going to get my opportunity video there. Where is it? Oh, that was my join link. I guess, no, there's opportunity video. Okay, so I'll go put that in there. You have to pick a category. I think I'll pick business or finance, financial services, and then click ping. I don't need the. Okay, so there's someone ahead of me, so it's going to be a minute or two. But what this does, if I could show you another, because some of these are really, really cool. They send it to literally dozens and dozens, in some instances hundreds, of blog sites out there in the stratosphere. And it's really cool. So it's a cheap, because it's free, way to get your links splattered out there in the stratosphere of marketing. So if I put like MyEcon here, opportunity, I put that link there again. Thank you, babe. And then check, this has you check or check all of them. It's going to go to all of these places and then send pings. I love this. So it sent that link then to all of these blogs, all of these pages. Guys, if you aren't using this, you're crazy. This is free. Here's some of my links and stuff. Now, you don't want to do it every day. You don't even want to do it every week. You know, once a month for something like this is worth it. You know, it takes like 15 minutes once a month to send to all these. If you want to copy this, I'd be glad to email this to you with what to do, because it is one of the ways to really get your links out there. And of course, like I said, you can do your videos. Now, back to the marketing suite real quick. I wanted to show you one of my favorite features about this marketing system is this. The share center. This is cool. This is going to save me so much time. I do a lot of posting on social media. Here you can pick anything. Let's do the daily ultimate vitamin. And let's say I want to post it on, I think I posted on Twitter earlier just to kind of play around. LinkedIn this time. What it's going to do is it's going to grab the picture and the link, and then I'm going to say something like, I get paid to take this stuff. And then like hashtag health wins or something like that. And share. And I can share that same thing. And then I just close that down. I can share it on Facebook if I want. I can share it on Twitter if I want. You know, again, I would put what I want to say that. It's going to pull up the picture. If I did the ID Defender, it would do the same thing. Let me see the chats real quick. I see somebody saying something. Okay. Let me go back here. Cancel. I want to leave. All right. So let's say I want to do that. Now I checked out the Cashback Mall. They haven't changed it yet. So don't share the Cashback Mall yet until they change it, that it's $12.95. Also, the autoresponders haven't been changed. So give them a few minutes, a couple days, you know, to get that all changed. You can do the credit restoration. I could share that. Let's say I want to share that on Google. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do probably one of those different products a day, and I'll do all 5 social media choices. So I would do like the credit repair your credit and get paid. Win. Okay, and then I'm ready to post it, and that's going to post it on Google Plus for me. That ain't going to hurt. You know, that would take you what? Less than, you know, what, 2 minutes to do all 5 of them. And if you picked a different one each day, that's once a week. Or you can do all of them. Oh, it shows all of them. Okay, once a week, then all of your different things are going to go out there. So you know, you don't just have to you know, rely on yourself on how to figure out. We can do the sizzle calls. We can post ads. I want to you can post these things. Posting an ad real quick. Somebody was asking me, so let me show you. Let's say I wanted to post this ad on my Facebook wall. So how do you copy the picture? You just you click on it first of all to make it big. So here's the picture. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to right click and click on copy image. You can also save it, but I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go to my wall or home or whatever. Either way, it doesn't matter. And when I hit right click paste or Control V, it's going to paste in that picture. And then I'm going to, of course, I wouldn't do it now because it's a $20 business, but and then you would say whatever it was, whatever it is you'd want to say. Who's in? You know, I'm not going to say that, but you know, and then you post, and then you've got your of course, might be nice to spell it right. Then you've got your ad as soon as you hit post. So it should, it doesn't take long to do that. Now, how often should you post? Now, this is something that people ask me all the time. You can maybe do, don't ever do more than one a day. I would say this is just my personal thing. But you definitely want to be doing something. Doing something is better than nothing, obviously. But post engaging things too. Post fun videos and contests and puzzles and post about things that interest you to get engagement. Now, I've got 5,000 friends. If you don't have 5,000 friends, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Please take time every day. Go to the work at home groups. I've showed you how to do this before. I guess I can show you again real quick. I'm getting a little hoarse here. But let me go to a group here. Let me type in make money online. Okay, we'll go there. Now, I'm already in there. If you don't know how to join groups, to do that, once you type in a keyword, make money at home, work from home, work at home moms or whatever, then you click on groups here at the top. It's going to bring up a bunch of groups. Oh, it's not going to because let's do make money online and not all this other stuff because there's only one called that. Okay, make money online. I'm at groups and it's going to show you all the ones you've joined at the top, and then the ones you haven't joined, it's like I've joined a lot by this name, are going to be underneath, and you can join those. Don't do more than like 10, 15 at a time because Facebook gets so nasty. They'll block you. So, do you could do this a couple times a day though. You could do it once in the morning, maybe again once in the evening. Now, once you're in the group, go into one that you're in, and I'm going to click on or click on the group itself. I'm going to go in there. Now, I don't need to add any new friends, but if you need to add friends, add yourself 10, 20 friends a day. It's a slow process, but that's 10 or 20 more. And then if you have all your settings to public, and if you're not sure how to do all that, I made a separate video to show you how to market on Facebook. Then you can I lost my train of thought there. Set everything to public, and then not only do the people you friend see your post, but their friends see their post as soon as you get some engagement. And then you want to find someone that you want to, of course, for this opportunity, it's USA only. So you want to look for someone that you hope is in the USA. Now, I've noticed that, oh, they didn't do it now. Hold on a second. Before you could, this group doesn't look like too much here. Let me go to a different one. Make mine. Okay, so let's say I wanted to friend Michael. You can do it right here if you want. If you prefer, if you click on their name, now it pops open a box and gives you a little bird's eye view. Some people like to check them out first. Because this is my business profile, I really don't. If they're USA and breathing, and well, if you sometimes some walls can be full of profanity and nasty stuff. I usually don't, so that's up to you. But I want to try to keep it as professional as I can. But you can friend them right here. You can message them right here. What I would do if I were doing this in retro, I didn't do this before. I would add them as a friend. Oh, I was able to, and I would send her a quick message. And just say, hi there. Saw you in one of the work at home groups and just wanted to connect. Have a good day. Have a great day. That would probably not be the time to pitch them your thing. Just connect with them and then just keep adding to your friends that way, okay? So get that friends list built up. There's no reason by the end of this, the next couple months or so that you don't have 5,000 friends. And then that will broaden your base, of course, of who you can market to. So that pretty much covers that. I'm trying to think if there were any other questions beforehand that people wanted me to cover. Russell says you need to add requests at least 20 minutes apart. I have not found that to do had to do that. You can usually do 10. I've actually done up to 30 or 50 before Facebook sends me a warning message. Now I do like 10 or 12. Well, now I don't do any at all. But you guys, you guys play around. You do do the way you think is best. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go ahead and take some questions before I stop recording. And then for those that want to stay on, we're going to talk about the co-op. So was this helpful to anyone? Did you guys find this helpful to you to be able to help yourself, help your downline? All right, well, I'm going to, yeah.
Thank you so much. That was so helpful to me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, Kim. Glad to hear that. Anyone have any questions or any other comments or thoughts or wisdom to share?
Helped a lot, Cyndie. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome, Eugene. Glad to see your forehead. Oh, and there's your eyebrows. There you are. All right. Anyone else have any questions? I tried to cover everything, but I'm sure I missed something. Anything that's been confusing to you that you need answered, or any thoughts about anything we talked about? Hey, Craig.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I think the light is kind of, there I am.
There you are. Did you have a question or?
Well, I was going through the programs or all the benefits, and you're saying that they come with the monthly fee, or that, because when I went through them, I thought I saw a monthly charge attached to several of them. Yes,
that most of them are free to us. Let me go back and share here and show you which ones are free to us. If you go to your Business Management Center and then click on Income Shifting Membership, this is everything that you get with your Income Shifting Membership: the Credit Repair, the Cash Flow Manager, the Key Logging Defense, the ID Defender, the Legal Club, and the Discount Travel. Now the Cashback, you got the Cashback Mall before, but now it's free. Or excuse me, when it was free. Now they're charging just the $12.95 a year. But I am going to sell this as a business. Do you know how many women would love to own a mall? Seriously. And, I know a lot of men that like to shop online too, but you get your own Cashback Mall. We're also adding more products and services to this, but you can purchase anything, make a commission on yourself, and get the cash back, and they pay out the cash back once a month. And then you can make 10% on any referral you have and all the shopping they do. Just think of this as a side income to your MyEcon business. So I'm definitely going to, do that. You can get all your office supplies, and remember, anything you buy for your business is tax deductible. So if you go to Office Depot or Staples or Office Max or whatever and buy your supplies, I was able to write off my computer last year. I needed a new laptop. I write off all my internet expense, because that's what I use it for, or some of my internet expense, my phone expense, all of those. But any of your products and services that you buy that pertain to your business. One guy he has people come to his home and does his presentation on his TV. He just plays the YouTube videos on his TV and then writes off his TV expense that he purchased. He bought one of those great big screen TVs. So our government fairly allows us to do a lot of things. So that was just kind of a side thing. But yeah, this is something that you want to utilize for shopping that you do. And but this is the only one that's now not free to, or excuse me, I shouldn't say the only one that was free to us. That's not. If you want the ones that you saw that had prices with them, are under the store, and then these are our standalone products that we can sell. But also, like, ours doesn't include the Road Assure. So if you want the roadside assistance, that would be like $7.99 a month. It would cover both you and your spouse, or you and one of your children or whatever. Or if you want to buy the coffees, that would be, those are the new nutritional things. Or if you book a flight, of course, there's going to be expense, but you're going to get a discount plus a commission. So, but the ID Defender is ours. But if you click on that, your link for that is going to be at the top. And then if you want to sell this as a standalone, this is the page you would give them to show them what they get they get it for $14.95 a month.
Okay, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, for family
Okay.
or whatever. So yeah.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up. Thanks, Cyndie. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
because I was like you when I first joined. I thought I was getting these products, most of them for free, and it seemed like I clicked on all of those colorful pictures there, and every single one of them had a price. And I'm like, Bill, wait, I thought all of this was included. He's like, it is. Let me show you. So yeah, great question. Okay. Anyone else with a question?
Hi, Cyndie.
Hey, Valerie.
Hey, just to piggyback on the products, I clicked on credit monitoring. No, I'm sorry, the ID Defender, and I saw $7.99. You were asking me earlier if I had signed up for it, so I went on to sign up for it, and I saw the $7.99. So I backed out of it, and I just said, well, I'll go ahead and do the $7.99 a little bit later. So so you're saying that we can sign up?
The ID Defender is free. It is for your computer. I think if you want to put additional family members on it, you would do the family, maybe need to do a family plan. Or so like for I told you I signed up my husband underneath me. I signed up for the roadside assurance, and it actually covers him for the $7.99. The ID Defender covers me, but he's not covered under that. But he's covered for free under his. Anyway, if he wasn't in it and I wanted us, then I would have to upgrade to a monthly plan, so he would be covered as well. But for you and your computer, it's free. And I think somebody said it might be up to 3 devices. But I'm not sure about that. That might be a good question to ask, call support and ask. I'm
on my phone. My computer is still on the blink. So, so
you definitely want that key logging software then, because that covers all your devices.
Okay.
And download that. That's free. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Someone else with a question. You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Cyndie. This is Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, how do I make sure that my downline is added to the rotator?
If you did you give them that form and did they fill it out?
No, they haven't done it yet.
Okay, so what you want to do then is, in the email I sent you, it would be there, but if you want, I can send it to you again. I don't have any problem doing that. My sweetheart, thank you. Oh, my husband, I'm going to make y'all jealous. Can you see this? He just brought me strawberry shortcake.
Oh.
Sugar-free. He spoils me. Did any of you see that dinner he cooked on my wall?
Yeah. Well, they got to cover your food.
He didn't cook it on my wall, but let me mute. Somebody's got a lot of noise here. All right, Frank, back. The very first thing I send to people is to, first fill out this form for the free rotator. So that is the link you'd want to go to, and you click on that. And if you're going to do it for them, or have them, you want to probably have them do it. They just fill out that form. Bill, he doesn't want you filling out the form over and over, but if you're not 100% sure that you filled it out, you can do it, but it's not optimum to do that. Once you submit to that, there will be another page that pops up, still kind of looks like this, but if you scroll down, it says thank you, then you know for sure you're in the rotator.
Okay.
There used to be an email that went out for whatever reason, and he doesn't know why, and he hasn't had time to look into it. The email's not going out any longer.
Okay.
So
I'll make sure.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. Any other questions? All righty. Well, I'm going to stop recording, and then we're going to talk about the advertising co-op here. So thank you everyone for being on this recording with me. I will have a link for this that you can share with your downline. I also want to let you know I did today like a 2-3 minute tutorial of how to sign up, because now in the back office to sign up, there are two options. One's $47.90, and that's throwing people off, and one's $34.95. And so the $47.90 is including their cashback mall from the get-go. So I did a tutorial video so people will know what that's for, because I don't want them to be thrown off. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.
Thank you, Cyndie.
This video.